week 3 of the NFL.
We drop you in early on in this one. First drive of the game. The ball belongs to the New York Giants. Back to throw now in his own end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they're going to get this all. The 20. Looked like they might have been thinking safety with that pressure off the edge instead of worrying about the running back.
I like the observation because many defenses in that situation actually get a safety in their play call. Upfield penetration, try and trap them in the backfield. Instead, absolutely escaped and fled for huge yardage on that play.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 70 yards.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
A gain there of 21 yards. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll drop to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability, and that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is. Touchdown, Giants! A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. An ideal start. All right, this offense has made its way into the red zone as they're set up with a 1st and 10 just inside the 20.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
And the Cowboys are going to take over once again.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. On play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Kayvon Thibodeau.
Past the 20. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone? Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the yard line.
Here we go, set.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Ready.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Giants have moved it.
We drop you into the action here. 1st half, this offense, they've been rolling. They're looking for more, though. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed.
So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. Now a 3rd down throw. Complete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. So a challenge here for the defense. Will they accept it? It's 4th down and 3. This offense staying on the field. Running with Elliott. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he shortened the line to gain. Ezekiel Elliott, not it. Time to get you back in here. Big play has him not only in the red zone, but looking at a 1st and goal from the 3. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football here.
This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
And the Cowboys are right back in this foot.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Up the middle, here's Elliott.
50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with...
Let's go now.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
Ready?
Now back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Giants are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th.
Prescott.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. There he goes right side, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 on Giants touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no options. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, it will make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So for the Giants, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3.
And they will be back home next week for a date with the Washington Commanders.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. Wide receiver.
Now we'll see what this offense can do as they'll get their first shot here with less than a minute gone by in the first quarter.
Ready. On the ball. On the ball.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. Second down. They'll look to throw. To the right and complete to Galladay. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it.
There he goes left side. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And a big early third down here for this defense as they look to hold on and force a field goal try.
Here's Fields.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
More than one defense.
Now we drop you into an intriguing situation. The offense going for it on fourth and 2. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak. This offense knocking on the door now. They are set up in great position. First and goal, the ball at the 2. They go play action here on first down. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Chris Merritt, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants
Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Fields throwing again. They'll roll it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. So it's fourth down, and this would be a long field goal attempt of about 56 yards, but this offense has decided they want to go for it. Here we go on fourth down, Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That third down conversion. This offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. First and goal in the red zone. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Again, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And this defense now trying desperately to hold on to this fourth quarter lead, but to do it, they've got to keep this offense out of the end zone. Another carry for Herbert on second down. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, Herbert. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And yes, everyone, that was the fullback carrying the football. I know it's a dying breed, it's a dying position for a lot of people, but I still think it's valuable and important, especially one who can carry the ball.
And you need short yardage. What makes sense? Go to a big body, let him plow forward just like he did there.
It's still a big man's game.
Throwing toward the sideline, he's got Tate. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. From the gun, here's Fields. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC. He'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got a man complete. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. 4th down. Fields has to have this one. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. So they go on. It turns into... So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Giants, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.
Ready. Hunt. Here we go. Set. Down. Set. Go. Ready. Okay, break, set, cut. Come on, set. Set. Ready, ready. Let's go now. Shot, 17.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Here you Staff points can when you have enough staff points to see what effect some talent trees make you select a path to follow.